Randall Richard Tapper crusades for chastity. Randall Richard Tapper fights for propriety. On the side of righteousness, that is understood. Randall is bastion of what he knows is good. Helping with the children, he's quick to volunteer. Says that tender youngsters are folks he holds most dear. High school age Chiquitas to him a special breed. Favorite form of service is meeting young girls' needs. Chaperoning dances, he's always on lookout. Search for licentiousness and evil he must rout. Randy takes no chances with young girls' purity. He blocks all adventures and squelches liberties. Poor girls that are crying were visually upset. Randy Tapper comforts with gift of clean chase pets. Tension in the shoulders, present in poor young things. Dick Tapper does reduce when with his hands he rings. Randy Dick's pants bulging is on young girls he spies. Randy's carnal weakness he truly does despise. Richard Tapper wishes temptation go away. He feels such self-loathing from longings that degrade. Randall Richard Tapper crusades for chastity. Randall Richard Tapper fights for propriety. On the side of righteousness, that is understood. Randall is a bastion of what he knows is good. When he was a young boy and with his willy played, rubbing against his mattress as southward his hands played. Randy's mom, she caught him and let out quite a shriek. Told him he was filthy, called him a dirty freak. Not the brightest crayon stored out in the work shed. Second time mom caught him, used ruler till he bled. Now humiliation is part of his psyche. Feels mortification round anything sexy. Randall's not a data, this must be understood. For fleshly desires are evil, they're not good. Now in his late 50s, Randy longs for a mate. What he wants most is love, but what he feels is hate. Watches as a youngster gets in a tiff with his date. Girl is left there weeping by a boy who did berate. Randy he walks over to lend a helping hand, and quicker than a wink arose his basest gland. Randall Richard Tapper crusades for chastity. Randall Richard Tapper fights for propriety. On the side of righteousness, that is understood. Randall is bastion of what he knows is good. Desiring what he fears and fearing his desires. Randall Richard Tapper asks if help is required. Girl shrinks back in horror as old man advances. Soon pegs him as harmless. With him we'll take a chance. Randy Dick's excited. His car is feet away. Here's a distressed damsel with whom he's gonna play. He opens up a door, moans as she slides inside. Tonight will be the night. He slips between her thighs, thanks him for his kindness, and tells him her address. And as they drive along, slips his hand up her dress. Richard made a mistake with his untoward advance. Our damsel in distress stabbed Dickie through his pants. Dickie screams in horror as she makes her exit. She looks at him and swears, I should have took your nut. Randall Richard Tapper renews his angry screams. He wishes he could end this nightmare of a dream. Randall Richard Tapper crusades for chastity. Randall Richard Tapper fights for propriety. On the side of righteousness, that is understood. Randall is bastion of what he knows is good. Randall Richard cowers, he knows that he's not right. He would give his left nut to gain proper insight. All he wants is lovin', but all he feels is hate. Takes out his revolver to make the pain abate. Chows down on the barrel and trigger he does pull, and Randy's addled brains go splattering to and fro. Eulogy for Randall spoke of his charity, how in his heart of hearts he upheld purity. Many was the eyeball that for him shed a tear, folks who never dreamed of what he'd done for years. Girls he'd pawed and petted while preaching chastity would suffer in silence his grotesque legacy. There's a million Randalls who slither around the earth, stunted, damaged liars with no shred of self-worth. Look beneath the wrappings of men that like to claim that in them we can trust, for their souls might be lame.